What's going on, everyone? So I just saw something that just popped up. I want to see if I can find it, if it's on YouTube or not. It is. I'm gonna review that right now. AEW just released the full roster for their game. The game leaked early, unfortunately, but it's not too bad because it's a wrestling game. It's not like it's not any spoilers or anything. Like the what is it called? The game is wrestling. Like whoever makes it in the game, it's a lot of wrestlers that are in the game, thankfully. The game looks really good because they're catering towards the arcade style gameplay and game. Let me see if I can. This one. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna review the little video that they just posted. It's of AEW Fight Forever. Just showing off the base roster for the game. The game is gonna have oops. What is going on? The game is gonna have a pretty big roster. We'll see who's in it, who made it in. Abaddon, Adam Cole, Hangman, Andrade, Anna, Christian, Cody, Jeff Hardy is in the base roster, which is pretty crazy. Owen Hart, Big Show. Big Show looks very small, very slim. Scorpio Sky, Yuka Zakazaki. That's the base roster for the game, which is pretty cool. I'm excited for the game. It's coming out next week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, June 29th. That's next Friday, next Thursday or something like that. I'm excited for that. I've been wanting their game to come out for years already because they've been working on it for like I don't even know how long. The company's been around since 2019, and pretty early on they were like they want to do a video game. So I think they probably like really started in like 2020, and they've just been polishing up the game and making sure that they have a story mode. They have a bunch of different match types. It looks really good. It looks really fun. I'm excited for it. I think the gameplay is more like SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth. They were going for No Mercy, the N64 game, because a lot of people say that's like one of the best wrestling games of all time. I've never really played No Mercy. I played it when I was a kid. I played WrestleMania 2000. WrestleMania 2000 also. I think WrestleMania 2000 came out first, and then No Mercy came out after. But I'm excited for Fight Forever. That's coming out next week. I'm definitely gonna be playing that on stream a lot, most likely. But yesterday when I ended the stream, I ended it right before a pretty important part of the game, and now we are in a time skip. We are 5 years after where we were when I ended the stream. So it's 5 years later. If I'm just gonna spoil it right now because it already happened for me, and obviously I'm playing the game, so things are gonna be said and whatnot. But Sid died, unfortunately, because he saved us from Ultima, who we aren't sure what Ultima's goal or what their role is in the game yet. I think I'm about halfway, maybe, through the game. I'm not quite sure. I don't really want to know. I'm just going through the game, pacing myself. Now we're at a crucial moment in the game where Clive has taken the role of Sid, because the dominant of Titan, Kupka, is still hunting for Sid because he still thinks Sid's alive, and Clive is trying to keep up like the name Sid so that he can lure out Hugo. So we'll see how everything turns out. And Joshua confirmed to be alive. Well, I already knew he was alive from earlier in the game, even though they called him Margrace, and he confirmed himself as Joshua, saving us from Ultima. And he sealed. It looked like he sealed Ultima inside of him, inside of his body. I hope it sucks because Clive was knocked out at the time, so he didn't really see Joshua do all of this stuff. And then at the very end, the ruins came crumbling down, and Joshua wasn't crushed, most likely, but Clive saw him for like a split second, knew it was his brother, and then went to black, and then we woke up. It was a time skip after that. I haven't played the game much after that. I just got to, and they destroyed the original hideaway, so now this is a different hideaway. This is on an airship, which is pretty cool. Makes sense because Sid has always been synonymous with airships in Final Fantasy.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
And now everybody's calling us Sid, apparently, which is interesting. Oh, Jill.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
And Clive does look older. He has more of a beard. 5 years older, so he's about 32, 33. He was 28 pre-time skip, so 33. He's 33, maybe 34, around here. Jill's probably around the same age, maybe younger, but she looks the same. Pre and post time skip, she looks the same. Clive looks different. I think Torgal looks a little older. Not sure. Torgal's been alive for about maybe our 18 or 19 years, so he's probably decently old in wolf years. And I'm like halfway with his bond, his what level? What is it called? His pedigree is about almost halfway, and his attack finally went up. So I'm guessing this is story related. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is you have to like actually use them in battle a lot, but this is probably story related because post time skip these went up. And I don't think there's another time skip, but I could be mistaken. I thought they said that you play with Clive for three different ages for Clive, but it could be more. I'm not sure. This is my first time here.
As hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
Shelves are closed. Sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
But there's no sign.
So yeah, Clive has taken up Sid's role in this whole thing
Have we any more?
because he wants to carry out Sid's goal to help save the world, basically. Yeah, and a lot of people died. I don't know who died and who lived yet from the original hideaway place. We'll see.
Perhaps I should just...
Welcome back, Sid.
What is this? Buy a round for the hall.
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
I wonder.
Shout if you need topping up.
I also have new emotes. I have one new emote. I have sub badges now. And I have an animated emote, which is the acclaimed.
Oh, you're not leaving
Scissoring.
already, are you?
All of that I did myself. I didn't
Like you could do with a drink.
I didn't
Oh,
what is it
keep your
called?
mug
I
handy.
didn't commission anything yet. But I will eventually. I'll commission more stuff eventually. Oh, Karen is still alive.
And what can I do for you? Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... I remember it like it was yesterday.
And Gav lost his eye in the battle.
You're our leader now, Clive.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Why can I still buy this stuff? Handler's Whispers automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Huh, interesting. That's also another easy mode little thing. Increases limit break generation. That's interesting. Increases limit break when taking damage. Some of this stuff is very useful for certain types of playstyles. 35%? This is new. I have the Moogle one. Or I forget what it is. Increases experience. That could be useful. Ability points. Ooh. I do want that, actually.
It'd better all be here.
And I want this. Let me see.
Finished,
This is
are
actually
ya?
pretty good stuff here. This is 25, so yeah. And I've had that since the beginning of the game.
Is it business or pleasure?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that.
I guess I'll buy this too.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Money. Music. Elixir. Ooh. I'm not gonna buy those yet. Don't really need them. I'm keeping all my equipment and stuff. Don't really want to sell any of it. I have so much of this. I don't want to sell all.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Like some of this stuff, I hope I don't need like 700 like sharp fangs for to upgrade an item or something. That's like the first thing I sold all game.
Yeah.
Burning blade, ignition, ability points. This will be good. I want that. Goats is still alive.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Or perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
The blacksmith is still alive.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Clive? Things here ain't too bad. Nah. What? You've forgotten already? Because I haven't. Still. So
11 bolt. Better sword. Flame tongue. Lightning shard. So certain weapons can keep getting upgraded over time. So I think I had the Stormcry first, and then the Flame Tongue. Now I can get the 11 bolt, which I will do. But you can't upgrade it. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can't upgrade anything else, or can't craft anything else. That's better than what I have. I haven't got new equipment in a little bit.
Anything else?
Ooh, nice sword. This place is big. Yeah, I thought a lot of people would have died, but a lot of people are still alive, which is good. I haven't replayed any missions yet either. I might at some point, but after I beat the game, I'll definitely do a lot of extra stuff. This is my house, my little home. 5 chambers. I don't know if Jill is like, I don't know if we're like in a relationship with her yet, because it's been 5 years that me and her have been like traveling together and doing stuff together, but I don't know. What is this? Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise of friendship forged and a legacy inherited. That's the only thing I have here. I wonder what else we're gonna get. Oh, it seems like this is like the main part of the game. I thought the last part was the main part of the game, but it seems like this is gonna be it because there's so much stuff to get and do now, and I'm pretty sure hunts are gonna open up and other stuff are gonna open up too. This is crazy. I woke up and went on Twitter and I saw so many people complaining about this game. About what was it about? About I don't even remember. Nothing that holds. Nothing that holds. The only complaint I have is the frame rate and the motion blur. But that's just like what is it called? That's just like that ain't even all that crazy to me. People praise Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom when that game had pretty bad frame rate issues and stuff.
All operations are suspended until
But for the most part, it ran fine. It's just not
Have you finished
stable.
sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're putting my leg on you?
And that didn't, the performance of Tears of the Kingdom didn't really hurt the score or the reviews of the game at all for the most part. Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is also August. I think it's this guy or this girl. Or, no, it can't be the girl. I don't know who it is, but I just saw August pop up. Oh, Nectar's still alive.
I hope you don't mind, sir. Change the leaves in your chambers while you were away.
Yeah, this is much better than the area Sid had everyone in. Not because of it's probably because it was the safest place for everyone. This seems like it's in an open area, but we're in like the middle of like the water, so it's probably hard for people to get here. And we'll probably be able to see them coming or hear them coming a lot easier.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Escaped from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Oh yeah, we also, when Joshua helped us in the where was it? Let me see. It was over here. I forgot what it was. It was like, what is it called? I forgot what it was called. The area that we were in, where Ultima was, and we had fought Typhon. That icon battle was so good. It was really good. It felt like an Elden Ring fight.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my
Sid,
sums.
we were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Yeah, they got a school system and all that. It's pretty cool. I don't think there's really any kids in Sid's the original hideaway place. Yeah, I tweeted yesterday. I said I would like to see how this world looked before everything like started to mess it up. Like, it's very interesting. Like there were airships, and like there were like buildings, like not buildings, but like there were areas like whatever that's made out of. It looks really interesting. I would like to see a game that focused on how the world was before this part of the game, or this part of the world happens. I didn't go over there.
Good day to you, Sid.
Go on, eat up. You won't grow
They got
fat
chickens and
pecking at
stuff.
hay.
Oh yeah, the last area was you couldn't really grow anything either, but this area you probably can. I haven't seen the pots, I mean the plant life and stuff yet, but
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next
oh, it's
to
that
mine.
guy.
Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
Oh. Where is the lore master? Where is he? Oh, he might not be. He might be in here. I would figure he would be in the map room, but I was looking for him and I don't know where he is. What is this? I haven't been over here yet. I'm having fun exploring this area. It's pretty big. There's a lot of people to talk to or hear talk. A lot of chests.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
Replaced.
Half weren't, and their contents was...
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I?
A little
Can
rat.
I?
Where did I put this?
That they bloomed at all is a blessing in itself.
Oh, here it is. Here's the little garden that can actually grow stuff. It's cool.
It's not the ether. It's the water.
I hope this place lasts.
This ton here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Mid? Mid and Sid?
much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
Marble tendrils. The lens flare is always the same little design, or the same lens flare. I think that was everything. Came up through that way. Saw this. I didn't even see that, but can't go there anyway. I went up.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh,
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent us thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
They also smeared Clive's brand off.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
I'd trust I'm not
I don't even know who
intruding.
this is. Who is this? Oh, is this
From your
Sid's
mission?
daughter?
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
I think so.
One might say the same of you.
Maybe
Vivian
not.
Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm, armies, and those who led them. She offers her insight to Clive, and that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. The thing is, after it's been 5 years, we destroyed one mother crystal, but it's been 5 years since, and I don't think they've made too much progress. And well, they're trying to make progress. I guess it's taking time to get to the other mother crystals, because there's 4, I think, in total, and we already did 1, so we'll see. Established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took on the title of Cid after his former leader's passing and Titan's destruction of the old hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake, Benamir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before they arrive. Yeah, I said that. I said that earlier without reading that lore.
So, to what do I owe the honor?
Smart.
Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well, then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Cid also does have a daughter. I thought this was his daughter, but I forget who.
Long though Sambrett's
I
dominion
don't know
of the
where she
northeastern
is.
storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
There's tomes.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
But what is she now?
And how may I assist you
State
today?
of the realm.
My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was. I admit,
A year? She's only been with us for a year.
a far more reputable fellowship. One would think.
What is it that you wish to learn?
State of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings on in Balestea, revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh, this is like Xenoblade.
Here's the latest information.
The Grand Cast. This is Xenoblade. Pretty funny. This is very early on. Ambrosia. Oh, but she keeps it all together. That's pretty cool. We have not seen our mom again. I thought we were gonna see her when we went to wherever she was, wherever it was, where the Drake's Head place. But we didn't see her at all. I guess she was somewhere else or something. And we'll see where Joshua is. Wade, I think he died. I'm not sure if Wade and Tyler died. We'll see. We'll see, because they were burned, but we don't know if he died. Same with Rodney. We don't know. It says he lost his life, but we don't know if he actually did or not. Puppy. Yeah, he's gotten a little older. You can tell a little bit. His fur has grown out a little bit more. I'm gonna read all this on my own. Yeah, that's a pretty big skip in time. Hair grew out a little bit more. Hair grows out longer than that in 5 years though, unless he likes to keep it trimmed. And the scar, I mean the brand is like smeared or whatever they did with it. Oh, and it goes by years too. That's pretty cool. Night of Flames. Okay. So the Night of Flames, where she gets her husband killed, along with Joshua, believed dead. And we still don't know how this happens, where we see future Joshua there somehow. And these guys are still here. It doesn't say they're dead, like confirmed dead. Same with Ambrosia. And now they're like on their own over here. Yamat. I don't think he died though, because he is still not deceased or anything. It's not grayed out like our dad. Like for sure. He's dead. Apparently the box, I'm pretty sure I was streaming yesterday, and he got the box of her head. I don't know who cut off her head. That wasn't something we did, obviously. And they were fighting. That's how we got her with us. Oh, I guess Tiamat is dead. It didn't look like we killed him though. I thought we just beat him up or destroyed him pretty bad. Everyone here is still alive, I hope, except Sid. The attendant to Margaret, which we haven't seen her in a while too. What her role in the story is. He died. And then she died. So I don't know when a dominant dies, I don't know like who gets if it like if the icon gets automatically transferred to someone else, or does it like wait until someone is of age or of worth to get the next icon, because the icons don't die themselves. It's the dominant that dies. Oh, wait. So I guess she confirms that he died. I'm not sure. And then she died. Who is this? And they're married, yeah. And he's like the stepson of her. So he's our stepbrother, sort of. And here's Ultima. Yeah, because Ultima wanted Clive's vessel. I guess he's the perfect vessel for Ultima. We'll see how that plays out. We don't know yet, obviously. Now we're in current day. Medicine girl. I guess she's gonna play. I guess all these people are important to the story. And we'll see how this girl that we saw in the cut, well, that I saw in the cutscene last night. See what role she plays in current day, present day. So it's been 18 years. No. 860 to 878. Is that only 18 years? Yeah, it is only 18 years. Okay.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Situation map. Interesting. So it shows us all the areas we've been to. I like this. I like how deep it goes into lore in this game. It's pretty cool. Reinforcement. This was starting out the game. Phoenix Gate. Where we start the game. I'm definitely gonna see all this on my own time and see and read all this. Oriflamme. That's where that was. Yeah, our mom wasn't there. I guess she moved with the king or the whatever he was, the emperor of this area. This is really cool. I like this a lot.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Now we go to tomes. I think. Maybe not. I thought we were supposed to go to... Oh, he's... Okay, never mind. He's in our room? Or maybe that's somewhere else. Oh, no. That's where the kids were blocking the door earlier. Mithril.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
That's been an airship name in... Was it FF6? Let me see. Oh, it's Final Fantasy 9. The Invincible airship was from Final Fantasy 9. Not 6. 6 was... I forgot. A lot of big, weird words in that.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Lawsman.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates, see if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
He doesn't know there's a Moogle that lives with us?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? Look around you. Still. Why? It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not let us hear, I still remember. And thank goodness they did. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
I like how we're getting closer to everyone here. Who is this? Oh, it's Tarja?
One bag of blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
So what do... What? I guess she just...
Before I forget, a rider was here
peels
with a
it
letter
off?
from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I guess they peel off, well, cut off the brand, and that's why it looks like that. I thought they like smeared it with like fire or something. It looked like they got burned.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown.
But does Jill sleep on this couch or something?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Reading table. He's walking around like Guts, no eye patch.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
It's still burning.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
I have made a Phoenix Down joke.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals.
Final Fantasy 1 song? Or Final Fantasy theme?
To Sid.
Oh, straight up.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
We still don't know what Joshua is exactly doing. Like what is he actually like trying to do?
Clive, a moment, if you. My apologies. I didn't mean to.
Do people not knock?
Intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the
Martha.
mess when you've finished.
Very well. would make Martha leave the rest.
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
The music changed. Martha is the lady from that was in charge of the brothel.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if we get in their way.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Here for another of my lectures.
How may I help you today?
Here you are.
We had to go to Martha's Rest. What part of the world was light like that where Joshua was? I'm not sure. Here? I don't know.
The state of the realm is...
Let's see. Yeah, I think it is this area. Maybe. We haven't been here at all, though. The dim? Oh. Oh, okay.
Ever-changing, Clive.
I wonder why that bell rings. We're not like taking off.
Finish with that log.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
What is that?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
I don't know what the thing is that the reward is that I get from this. It didn't look like any of these icons. It was some other icon. Oh, Martha's Rest isn't the brothel house lady. That's the inn lady. Okay, never mind. I got it confused. Curltail Falls. We haven't fought a curl yet. I don't know. We fought a big old black panther last night, right before I streamed. There was like a gauntlet of enemies and a panther. I thought it was a curl, but it wasn't.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Okay. Oh. There we go. I wanted that trophy. And Clive has different voice lines. Yeah, Clive has different voice lines for Torgal now. He says like "kill him, Torgal," or he'll say other things too. Pitcher wax. Okay.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
It's actually pretty cool. a pretty good move. I think I like these more. This one is like a AoE instant move. This one is like you set it down and then you can attack it, and it'll hit enemies in the area also. But this is just a straight up attack. This is a straight up attack. Maybe this is good against normal enemies, and against like single enemies this is probably better. This is also pretty good for single enemies. I got the trophy also yesterday where you have to use all 3 of these in the air. I did that yesterday. I upgraded my limit break once. This might be good for boss battles, maybe, because it absorbs damage and attacks when hits, but it doesn't do much damage. This is good, but it can be hard to use if you use it in the wrong spot. I really like this. I use this the least out of any of these. I never went back to it after I used this. I'll do that. So this is a shot lock from Kingdom Hearts 3 or 2. I think it was in 2 also. But this is the little shot lock little thing that you can do. Pretty cool that they added it into this game. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna save for Judgment Bolt. So I'm going to turn in the quest before I continue the story, or before I continue this, the main story, I guess.
Finish with that log so we can...
Ed. Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I leveled up. I don't know. That might be upgradable. I'm not sure. Probably not, actually.
Yeah, Sid. How is it I never see you on the ferry? Ah, forget I asked.
Oops.
Yeah, Sid. How is it I never see you?
Okay. I think I want to start here. I think I want to start here and then fight everything up on the way to Martha's Rest. Is this still the same level? You can just keep doing it. That's crazy. Oh.
Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Oh.
Go, Torgal! Get him! Over here! All yours, Torgal! Over here! Nice try.
Someone else in this fight?
Torgal, kill!
Oh, I didn't even see it charging.
Attack! Too slow.
Ow.
This one. Take this. Torgal, kill!
So I get more ability points, I forgot. And I got a lot from that actually.
Get him! Now, Torgal!
It looks like it's the same enemies from the earlier part of the game. Same level too. I thought they were gonna be higher level. These these goblins are still here.
No mistakes. Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal!
Aye, ow.
Sick him! Get him! Nice try. Over here! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Get him! This one! Get him! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Go, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Get him! This one! Sick him! Go, Torgal!
Pretty cool.
This one. All yours, Torgal.
Why is the cam? Oh, I was about to say, why is the camera so far back? I wanted to change the icon order. I'm really liking Rama. I used to call him Rama. It's Ramu. I like Ramu's abilities a lot. I just love lightning powers in video games, or lightning powers in general.
Now, Torgal! Attack! Go, Torgal!
probably shouldn't have Lionheart tonic equipped. People are also complaining about the item variety. As they said, it shouldn't even be in the game. Like what? Like no. What are y'all talking about? I don't understand people's complaints about this game. Like who cares if like this game only has potions and high potions? They have elixirs too, but that's all you really need. You don't need any MP potions. You don't need ether potions.
Come on, we need to find the others.
There's no magic meter. I don't understand people.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the old rest to answer to.
Oh, this place got jacked up.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Anything catch your eye?
Bone skin cuffs. Oh, that's cool. I guess I could buy it.
Much obliged.
Just to have.
That all, is it?
Let's get you to a physical.
So they took her?
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Hey, I didn't even see you. I got 10 something from that one quest. The same thing that gives... Maybe it's renown or something? But I don't see where it pops up. Like, it's not anywhere here. The great thing about having Limit Break is the ability to heal without having to use potions, so I'm gonna be doing that. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
This culling business. You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of bearers, do you?
What in the world is going on? Lads from the garrison all poured in, sword swinging, and took Martha away with them.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up. When did you get so big?
Now there's probably going to be parts of this game that are opened up. This is still inaccessible. This also is now inaccessible. So we got to go here to this church that we were at yesterday, pretty sure.
They've killed my bear.
Oi, look sharp!
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
I like that everyone calls him Sid.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Megalo crab.
This one. Over here. Sick 'em. All yours, Torgal. Over here. Go, Torgal. Over here! Attack! Now, Torgal! Go, Torgal!
Let's fight another day.
Adamantoids. I guess I'll kill this since I'm here.
No holding back. This one. This one.
Ah, you did it too early. Ow.
Kill. This one. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Go, Torgal. This one.
Why did it stop so early?
Torgal, kill. Go, Torgal.
Hey. Ow. I should have used my limit break here.
Torgal, kill. Torgal, kill. Go, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Over here.
I'm not gonna go that way. I can't. I guess it's inaccessible. I don't know where. There's probably something blocking the way. I also have a accessory to whip that would decrease the cooldown of my Phoenix move that heals me. It'll decrease it by like 12 seconds or something. That's a lot of time.
Kill. Nice try. Sick 'em. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Get him. All yours, Torgal. Look. Up ahead.
Oh, is that Martha? It is.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you.
You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so.
I would have had Jill take her back.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I didn't want to fight these things, but
All yours, Torgal. Get him.
I've already explored this area fully.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, I think this is the guy, the priest, or maybe not. Can't really tell.
No.
Damn it.
Where could they have gone?
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oop.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Over here! This one. Over here. This one. Get him. All yours, Torgal.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Yeah. What? Okay. I can't even see what it is because it doesn't pop up on the menu, main menu. Where does just cool down 3 seconds? That's it. It's not really worth it.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I thought that was him in there, but it wasn't. So what is that tin of something? It doesn't show it anywhere. Not yet, at least. I was about to say, I thought it replenished the chest, but it didn't.
Found her.
The abbot.
That's him.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh. Barely.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
This is a really harsh world, man.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
The fork to the drawbridge is back the way we came. It's where the abbot would have gone himself, had he not.
The Imperials of old would never have stooped so low as to defile a house of Greeka, nor slaughter a man of faith in cold blood. May their goddess have mercy on their souls.
We're leaving Jill. The limit break really, you get it really fast. I've only used it like a chunk of times, or like a handful of times, I should say. This is a new enemy. This is a original Final Fantasy enemy. Oh, so it's a hunt, a bounty. Ironman. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown. Okay, it is renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Okay.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, what do you put on me? Doom? Oh my gosh.
Too slow.
Attack!
Nice try.
Over here! This one. Over here! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Nice try. Too slow.
Ow.
Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal!
Get him. Nice try.
Get out of this. It's casting Doom again.
All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Now, Torgal! This one! Torgal, kill!
Too slow.
Wake up.
Now, Torgal! Attack!
Get him.
All yours, Torgal! Ramu!
Is he dead? Oh no, he's not yet. There we go. Ooh, that was a really cool fight. That's probably the best enemy so far in the game. That was really nice.
You didn't see that coming.
I like the grass. Looks really good.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Good Torgal.
After it.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Still can't see it.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Arthur's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else will be out cold after what she's been through.
If you don't mind, Sid, I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest, that is.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
The White-Winged Wonder.
Try not to move.
Right. You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Wonder what renown gets you.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her.
I hope he's not talking about my
sure
chocobo ambrosia.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Chocobo tracks.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
No, it's not.
We got you cornered,
That's not ambrosia.
fellas. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Why isn't Jill with us?
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
All yours, Torgal.
I couldn't even see what he was doing. Oh, it is Ambrosia. Her eye.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
That is her. I couldn't tell. I thought I thought it had both eyes.
Do you know her, boy? That scar.
Oh, this is on a side quest too.
Ambrosia.
Oh.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Aww.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, a saddle. So I wonder, is this mandatory? I don't think so. Aw, she gave us a little, well, he gave us a little eye patch for. Oh, they all mount.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road,
that was
didn't
him?
you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must
I
have
didn't
been,
even really
eh?
recognize this guy.
Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Interesting. So I wonder if you don't do that quest,
You take care
this
of
is
your folk
locked
for
out,
now.
maybe.
I'll call you when I need you.
Ooh. Ambrosia's Tack. A bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo Ambrosia. Chocobo unlocked. Pretty cool. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Old R3 Wild in the field to summon Ambrosia. I wonder if this is... It's not a mandatory quest. I could have just went and did story stuff, so... Can't, oh, you can jump. It doesn't show that you can jump. I need to heal.
Time to fight.
Oh, they can attack. Okay, that's cool. I'm just like kicking them all over the place. I did not mean to kick him all the way across. No, stop. You can't call Torgal to help. How do you dismount?
All yours, Torgal. Go for it. Get him. Sick him. Now, Torgal. You're finished.
That was reckless.
Cool. So I guess no matter where I am in the world, I can just call on Ambrosia. Cool. It doesn't have its own tree though, like its own attack, well, its own thing. Alright, let me go back to the hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Roselle.
Think it's right to touch him.
A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. She was there with me, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, when we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? And she was with us, but she wasn't involved in the cutscenes or anything. So Ambrosia's tack, not her feather though. That's cool.
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
If Martha's gonna get back on her feet, she'll need our help. Whether she wants it or not.
What can I get you, Sid? Oh, keep your mug handy.
Ah, Clive!
We got two
Missed that
people with,
scowl.
well, two beings with one eye in this game now.
What,
Gav
no
and
kind
Ambrosia.
words be ruled, pal Gav?
I'm just gonna call them Guts.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Arya's hair, I'm pretty sure she had short hair last time. Well, 5 years before.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Auto's counter is now open. New facilities, client reports, patrons whisper, the hunt board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Yeah. Others weren't so lucky.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Hey. Stop.
I don't think so.
A hunt board. Alright, got this. The Angel of Death. A trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering through, though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their paths. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Okay, so I don't accept them. I just I go find them. They're probably marked on the map though. Belphegor. Sounds like a familiar name. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool, though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire. It is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes ventures of the nearby village. A member of Blood Axe's station at Martha's Rest reported that he had been set upon in the marshes by an otherworldly horror with a single staring eye. It flew at him on bony bat's wings, scratching at him with claws black as night and sharp as razors. Naturally, he fled in terror. But if a battle-hardened blood axe cannot cope with the mere sight of such a creature, what hope do the rest of us have?
How are you doing? Oh, same old. So, and Sid? But he's still with us too.
quick look.
Doesn't look like anything's available.
Think you can help?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Business is busy. Still, words are immortal. Your benefactors are a generous
Patron's
lot.
Whisper. Please side whistle and Clive for renown. Talk of the Tea House, Bark of Hope. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. So I just accept it, or does it cost the points? Respect. And our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood X's. So let's see. Oh, okay. So I can just get it if I have enough for renown.
You earned this.
Okay, makes sense. Berserker ring. I forgot what someone said. Well, I saw someone using the Berserker ring. I forgot what it does though.
All done?
I got a lot of ability points from that. I've done every side quest so far.
Without a ship to carry you there, Drake's breath might as well be on the moon.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? Here you are. Of course. Thus ends today's lesson.
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
This is our first time, well, in the game, learning that we even have an uncle, I think. I don't think our dad ever talked about him. I don't remember.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Can't upgrade anything yet. Maybe eventually maybe eventually we will be able to upgrade the purple weapons and purple gear and stuff with the hunts. But I haven't gotten anything like important upgrade item wise. Like nothing like level, like purple level.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she...
Oh, she passed?
Well, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Not dumb apples.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day. Martel would have wanted the curse breakers to be the first to try her apples. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble, Sid, but thanks.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Can't remember the last time I had fresh fruit. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Them old apples were.
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
He's got a chicken now?
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says bluebird, flap harder, says crow. Flap harder or into the oven you go. Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly?
The curse breakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
The fruits of her labors.
Just look at her. Isn't Martell in fine fettle? And what about young Boffymill here? He's got some work to do if he wants to catch up with his brother Kenneth.
Alright. That's gonna be it for me right now. I'll probably be back on later with more. I'm gonna play some of my own, progress the story a little bit. Maybe I'll be back later. We'll see. Thank everybody for joining today. I do appreciate it, and you guys have a good one.